You think that people don't trust you. I agree with that. We don't trust you.
Your companies are the most powerful companies in the world and effectively coordinate their censorship efforts.
You don't think that influences the elections by withholding what I believe is true information from the American public?
Are you willing to change your business model in the interest of protecting individual privacy?
Congresswoman, I'm not sure what that means. We do not sell data to advertisers. We don't sell data to
clearly
anyone.
rented.
All manner of trackings. How many different devices have they used to access Facebook? How many different accounts are associated with their name?
Senator, let me be clear about this.
Okay, I'm done. This is it for me. I'm fed up and I'm finished wiping the slate clean. Again. Yeah, I know that I did this a few years ago. Almost 6 years ago. Wait a minute. It was 2000. I have no idea. 5 or 6 years ago, I did this. And here I am again. I should have seen this coming. Back in those days, they would show you pictures of all your friends and be like, this person's gonna miss you. And it was just really, really stupid. But the first time that I quit Facebook, I just deactivated the account. And for those of you who don't know, deactivating an account is very different than deleting an account. Deactivating is just turns off, your information is still there, but it's not publicly accessible anymore, except by you. You can also reactivate your account by just signing back in. Deleting your account means that the next time you sign in, you've got to create another account and re-ask all of your friends to be your friend again because you've lost all your friends. You gotta re-tag yourself in all these photos and you don't have any memories. You lose all of your memories. How's that? So anyway, that sounds like a pretty good gig to me. So I've decided I need to go, but this time I need to be free for good. Unless I make an effort to destroy it, coming back is inevitable. But no, if I make a concerted enough effort, like this was hard. I had to jump through hoops, I had to delete stuff, make sacrifices. That's the only thing that's gonna keep me from coming back, is the prospect of having to start from scratch. And the reasons that I have to quit are many. I could give you dozens of reasons. I've been hating on Facebook like since I started. And this isn't for everyone, okay? Like Facebook as a corporate entity, it's evil, okay? But if you want to associate with evil, that's you. That's your deal. My problem is that I'm easily distracted and easily addicted to stuff. Shiny, you got me. We're not all that way. But I am. I admit it, totally. I don't even use Facebook a lot for my personal profile. I kept it around for like a business profile where I get to share my art because I make videos. I do lots of video stuff. And so I was trying to use Facebook as a platform to share that. And as it turns out, Facebook just hates me. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a crap about anything you post. You can share anything you want. You can share it anywhere you want to a group page with thousands of members. And guess what? There will be like a maximum of 27 people that will see your content. Unless you're paying Facebook, nobody sees your stuff. At least nobody sees my stuff.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So I keep it around thinking that it's going to be helpful for me as a business when meanwhile, Facebook has never done me any favors at all. I've never gained a single client from Facebook, but they convinced me that I will if I just stick around and keep posting stuff and, you know, post every other day or whatever, that you'll generate some kind of traffic in your page. And it's not true. You know what? Not even my own family members even see the stuff that I post. Like, who else is gonna see? It's gonna be that one random person that you don't actually talk to anymore, but for some reason Facebook thinks you're really close friends because you both like each other's stuff a lot. That one person is gonna see your art, and who cares? Meanwhile, the entire world knew that Mark Zuckerberg went on trial before the United States Congress. And he reported on all the things that they were, the data that they were collecting, all these documentaries that have been popping up, The Great Hack, The Social Dilemma, all these things are telling us over and over and over again. Guys, you're being robbed blind. You're being sold around. It's human data trafficking. We just let it happen. We just get outraged for a minute like, oh, that's so wrong. And then we go laugh at a meme on Facebook. We can't leave it. No matter what they do, we will keep coming back. And it's sick and wrong. And I hate the fact that they just feed us everything that we want to see and they perpetuate this cycle. And they generate this bifurcated culture that both sides thinks that the other one is evil and that they're the only one that could possibly be right. And we all just hate each other. And if there is a civil war, it will be Facebook's fault. And I don't know what the solution is because Facebook has too much power, but it's a private entity, right? But it shouldn't be. A corporation, an organization, a platform with as much power as Facebook has, it cannot be privately owned and have there be a moral compass there, because the private company will have the rights to just filter anything that they want. And of course, you're signing the terms and conditions, so you're agreeing to all of it. So technically they're not doing anything illegal, but they are doing things that are immoral. But what's the solution? Because you can't just like make it a public service, because then who's controlling it? The government. And that's gonna go south real fast. That's how you get communism. So I don't know what the solution is. It's like it has to be completely unmoderated, unowned, no filters. That's the only way to make it work. And I don't know the solution. It doesn't make sense. But I do think in the end that these social platforms have way too much power, way too much influence, and they need to be regulated. Well, that's the problem, is that they do the regulating. I don't know what the solution is. Less regulation? No regulation? More regulation? All I know is that there is a proper way to do social media, and we don't know what it is yet. And Facebook is not doing it right. That's all I know for sure. So I've got to peace out again. Freaking Facebook. We all know Facebook is spying on us and selling our data. We agree to it. You are enabling this toxic behavior. But all that's not even like the real reason that I'm leaving. Basically, the reason that I'm leaving Facebook is because of how easily addicted I am. And you know that you're addicted to something when it's not just the amount of time that you spend on the platform. It's the amount of time that you spend thinking about the platform. It's got to the point where I was constantly thinking about and planning my next video that I was going to post. And I kept trying to put out, good content. I even tried to share positive things. It wasn't just about me. It was just I was trying to share positive messages and share the gospel, share light, share truth, share goodness, and teach. And I was constantly thinking about this, even when I wasn't on. And because of that, I haven't been thinking about my own family. I have a wife and a kid and a mortgage. And I spend all this time thinking about my Facebook business page that is actually going nowhere and has never done me any good. And I treat it like it does. A few months ago, I was working with some friends, the Broken Toothpicks, and we released a music video, a parody music video called Mists of Darkness. Okay, it's a parody of Sound of Silence, the Disturbed David Draymond version, and it's all about Lehi's vision of the Tree of Life, which can be found in the Book of Mormon, 1 Nephi chapter 8. We sought to reimagine the Tree of Life in today's terms. And so people who are familiar with the vision of the Tree of Life from 1 Nephi 8 will notice that there's no great and spacious building. And the reason for that is because social media is the Great and Spacious Building. The video takes time. It kind of condemns social media obsessions and doing things just for likes and being fake and trying to put yourself out there to be liked by the universe. What's funny about it is the reason it resonated so much with me is because I had that problem. And I get caught up in the mists of darkness, which are the temptations to go and use social media, right? And social media is not evil. It's not bad. It's evil. There are good uses for it. But for people like me who are easily consumed by it, it is bad. And I've tried to get off of it before. I've tried to pull away from it before, like I said, but nothing short of a total shutdown is going to be enough for me. And that might be true for a lot of people. Might be true for you. Who knows? If you're watching this video, it might be true for you. And again, I don't know what the solution is. I want out. And YouTube is really not that much better. Yet here I am. But I could probably never give up YouTube unless an equally formidable video platform were to arise. So, long story short, I'm out. I'm done.